Hello Nidorinas and Nidorinos, I'm KingNido, and today we're coming in from the Lental region where the Neos are hosting the Pewter Skulls, and as that Cantonian Persian is exerting that unnerve over the Skulls, let's have a look at this tale of the tape, because for the Lental Neos, they are currently in 4th place, and if they can get a win here today, they will secure their berth inside of Victory Road, whereas for the Pewter Skulls, they are 1 spot outside of the leaders 8, and they want to stay inside that Victory Road contention. So with all that said, let us know in the comments below who you think's going to win this matchup. Will it be the Delta types? Will it be the Rock types? Let's go!
3, 2, 1, go!
And starting off this match, as we said, it is Persian immediately going with the air slash, taking it straight to Dreadnought, but unfortunately that's not very effective. But it is the Alolan Dogtrio going with the Healing Wish. It is going to eliminate itself from this match. A very questionable decision here, but this does allow Clorf to try and capitalize with the Water Gun, taking it straight to Persian. They're getting that early offensive. Dreadnought following it up with the Alluring Voice. They are capitalizing here on the fact that Dogtrio has taken itself out of this match, and coming out in its place, it is that Blaze Breed Tauros. As we do get the power trick here from Persian, it is going to switch its attack and defense, and Tauros looking to follow it up here, going with the Brick Break, a huge super effective hit onto Dreadnought, who is able to hold on Clorf with the Toxic Thread. This is going to slow Persian down, but it is also going to leave it with that Poison status condition as well. It's already taken quite a great deal of damage here, and it is going to be feeling the effects of that status condition, but not before Dreadnought is going to hit it with the Syrup Bomb. This is going to cover it in that sticky candy syrup, so it will be slowed down even more as the Skulls try to take away a bit of that speed control that the Lental Neos currently hold, because we do see that sticky candy syrup slowing down Persian, as well as that toxic conditioning taking effect, and it is the Bullet Punch from Tauros to take Dreadnought out of this match, leveling the playing field. But Clorf looking to respond does go with the Sacred Fire. However, this will be resisted because Tauros is a part fire type, being that Blaze Breed. This allows a Psychic Noise from Persian to get some first damage here onto Clorf. This is also going to prevent Clorf from being able to heal for the time being, but who is still feeling the effects of that poison is Persian, being put into knockout range. The Skulls, they have sent out Sudowoodo into this matchup, and Tauros is going with the Dragon Rush, getting some good damage onto Clorf, but in the process it has activated that Anger Shell, so this is going to boost that attack, special attack, and speed of Clorf. However, it is going to lower those defensive stats in the process, keeping in mind that that physical attack is base 100. However, Clorf has flinched, and Persian looking to capitalize here, going with the spin out. They're trying to cut off the Anger Shell, and they have, with that super effective damage, they have taken Clorf out of this matchup, nullifying that Anger Shell, taking the lead for the Neos. Sudowoodo is going to go with that critical play, the Flower Trick onto Persian, to immediately level the playing field between these two sides. A fantastic response there from Sudowoodo, as the Neos, they do send out that Cantonian Slowbro. The Skulls, they send out Pupitar into this matchup, and Tauros still with the speed control, going with the Floral Healing, but the Skulls, they are at full strength, so fortunately for the Neos, that is going to fail. However, Pupitar does go with the Ice Fang. This is going to be resisted. Again, that part fire typing coming into play for Tauros. Slowbro with the Eerie spell, taking it straight to Sudowoodo, getting some fantastic damage as well, cutting into that PP by 3. However, it will be Sudowoodo chowing down there on their Citrus Berry to offset quite a great deal of that damage that it just received from Slowbro, and it responds with the Fire Blast, but again, this will be resisted this time by Slowbro, being a part water type. This allows Tauros to go with the Assurance, getting some good damage here onto Pupitar, who does look to respond with the Peck. They seem to be focusing in on to Slowbro, but that would have been super effective onto Tauros, as the Ice Spinner from Slowbro in response onto Sudowoodo, getting in some chip damage. The Power Trip from Sudowoodo, though, now trying to take it to Tauros. That is resisted, however, being not very effective, allowing Tauros to respond with the Burn Up, and this is going to be successful. However, it's not very effective onto Pupitar. It does burn itself out, ridding itself of that part fire typing, as the Misty Terrain is being set up here by Pupitar, so that mist will swirl around the battlefield. Look for dragon type moves to become weaker in the process, as well as it is the Matcha Gotcha from Slowbro. This is going to be avoided, however, by Pupitar. Sudowoodo not so fortunate, unable to get out of the way, and with that super effective damage, they have been eliminated from this matchup, and Slowbro is restored back to full strength. Pupitar avoiding that move prevents the huge play, as it is Lycanroc in that Dusk form, entering this matchup immediately on the receiving end of a massive circle throw. It barely holds on. It is sent back to the bench there by Taurus, and out in its place it is Stonejana, who does come out for the Pewter Skulls, and it is Pupitar who goes with the bulk up. It is going to boost that physical attack as well as that physical defense, and the Skulls are renowned for their physicality, but the Earthquake from Slowbro here takes Pupitar out of this match, getting some great damage onto Stonejana. I'm not sure I can pronounce it that way, and it is Lycanroc returning to the field, and it is going to chow down here on that Staffberry. It is going to boost that special attack. Taurus, having also taken damage from Slowbro there, goes with the Accelerock to finish what it started when it came to Lycanroc, eliminated from this match. Stonejana all by itself does set up the Toxic Spikes on the side of the Neos. They still have two Pokemon that we do not know who they are on their bench. And Slowbro is going to go for the Mighty Cleave, getting in that critical play here onto Stonejana, and Taurus looking to follow it up, going with the Bolt Switch. It will go back to the bench because Stonejana hangs on by a thread, but it has 4 members of the Lental Neos to contend with. It does chow down there on its berry. It is getting pumped from that Lance Berry as that Cantonian Sandslash enters for the Neos. The Aromatic Mist from Stonejana is going to fail. This opens the door for Slowbro to easily capitalize with the Fire Blast, and with this Fire Blast, not very effective, but effective enough to ensure that the Lental Neos will be going into victory road with this win over the Skulls. But not just that, it moves them up into second place because they want to secure a spot inside the Elite Four, and next round they are going up against the Goldenrod Guild, whereas for the time being the Skulls, they do remain in 13th place, one spot out of the 8, and next round they are going up against the Montana Vera Sylphs. But until then, Nidorinos, thank you so much for watching. Let us know in the comments below who you thought was the best on field, and if you enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like, share, subscribe, but more importantly, always remember, you are awesome, and I will see you when you see me.